Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, It's Girls Going Wild, aka Christian. I don't know why I can't say my own Instagram name. Maybe I should have made it shorter. Anyways, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna get into how I got this lovely big hair Betty look over here today. I'll give you a hint. It is a braid out, but there's a special way that I do it, so stay tuned if you like this look. All right. So a couple of things that I'm gonna use. I'm going to be using my Mielle Rosemary Mint Daily Styling Cream. I'm going to use my Jamaican Mango and Lime Black Castor Oil. And what else do I want to use? I don't want to use water because I don't want my hair to be too damp. So I'm gonna use my Josie Curls styling spray, my curl enhancing spray. And I'm not gonna use my Tangle Teaser because yeah, it needs to go in the garbage. So I bought this. I actually picked this up at Walmart because I had a gift card and I was like, I need to use this. And I don't go to Walmart, so might as well buy something that I can actually use. So I bought this detangling comb. It's supposed to be like for detangling, for unknotting, for separating. So it's kind of like an all-in-one product. So I'm gonna use that, see how it goes. And I also got some new shears. So yeah, I might do a little bit of dusting while I'm doing this so that my ends come out nice. So let's get into it. So this is what it looks like. It has this side for detangling and this smaller side for unknotting. And this is for separating. So I'm excited to use this. I'm just hoping that like by it being double-sided like this, that it doesn't get raveled up in my hair. We'll see. Okay, so just like I always do my hair, I'm gonna start sectioning from the back. Oh, shoot. All right, folks. A mess has been made. Yeah, it's fine. It's cool. Just gonna clean this stuff up. And that was like half of it. Oh my gosh. Wow. Thankfully, this only costs $5 to replace, but like, dang. Yeah, I need to clean that up. So, starting from the back of my hair. Just gonna pull it up in the front. Okay, I'm gonna separate that into two. Oh, wow. Okay. And I'm not gonna spray with water because I don't wanna have my hair be soaking wet, but I will spray with this. And I'm gonna take my new comb. Just detangle a little bit. I don't really have any knots because my hair was pre-stretched. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of this. Run it through. To the ends. Take my oil. Just a little bit. And just going to braid my hair down. When I get to the end, and if one of my 3 pieces is shorter than the others, which you can't really see because I have on a black shirt, I just twist the other 2 till I get to the end. That gives me a nice curl at the end of my hair. That's one side. Same thing over here. So now I am just doing my braiding process, and earlier I mentioned that the way that I did this braid I was a little bit different than normally. The key thing is that my hair is already stretched and I'm not really wetting it. I want to keep it as dry as possible, so I'm using just a little bit of product, just a little bit of that curl spray, and just a little bit of the Rosemary Mint styling cream, because I want my hair to be as elongated as possible. So I'm putting the product on so I do get some definition, but I'm not overdoing it because I don't want my hair to revert to its shrunken state. So definitely, if you like to trim your own hair, I recommend that you invest in a pair of actual shears, not the beauty supply scissors, because these, 1, they get dull quickly. 2, if you look at the blades, they're like flat, and see how this is like rusting versus this one that is like tapered, and they have a heavier weight to them. They move a lot more freely, and you can get a much better cut with these. Because they're not going to be in for that long. So, well, at least for this process, I didn't keep them in more than a couple of hours. So by having them tighter, they actually got a little bit more definition than if I would have just like loosely thrown my hair into braids. Found that tool to be very useful. It was kind of nice not having to switch back and forth between different brushes and combs. So if you are looking for an all-in-one kind of detangling and separating tool, definitely go to Walmart, or maybe they have them at Target. I haven't seen them there, but maybe they have them at your Target. Definitely pick up one of those. It was like $4, so yeah, definitely worth it. Now I'm just gonna loosely put on my scarf so that I can lay down the flyaways. I don't want it too tight because I want the air to circulate around my hair so that I don't have to sit under the dryer, but it'll still be dry in time. So I just put my scarf on and I let it dry. And this should actually be dry in a couple of hours. So I will come back and take it down and we'll see how it turns out. Hopefully it'll stay stretched can be a little bit defined, but still pretty big. That's the goal, so we shall see. Okay, it's been a couple of hours, so this should be mostly dry. I'm gonna go ahead and take it down and show you guys how I get my big hair. All right, so I'm gonna start with just a little bit of oil. I don't know where my Mielle oil is, so I'm just gonna use this Josie Girls one. I'm just doing it so that I don't get a whole bunch of frizz. Yeah, definitely could have dried a little longer, but that's okay. It's not that bad. I keep putting on black shirts when I'm trying to show y'all my hair, which is dark. So now I'm just repeating that same takedown process with the rest of my braids. I just make sure that my fingers are well coated in oil, and I go ahead and take them down from the ends, making sure that I don't separate them oddly while taking them down, because I don't want to create any unnecessary frizz. And then once I get them all down, I'll start separating. Okay, all of my braids are down. My hair is shiny, it's swinging. Anyways, yeah, so this is what I start with, and then I am going to just kind of go in and separate a little bit. Not too much, because it's going to get real crazy. And the back doesn't hold much shape, so we're just going to separate that just a touch. And work my way up. Literally just kind of like taking a section and separate it in two. The important part when you're separating your braid out is that you don't try to separate a piece that doesn't want to separate. Just separate it where it naturally starts to separate on its own, and you'll reduce frizz. Just about done. So then I go with my pick and just kind of lift the root area. And this part can sometimes look a little thin, so I kind of just go through there a little bit too. And that's how I get my volume. So just lift this up more till I get it to the size that I want it. And then I kind of just lift it a little more with my fingers. Probably should have left that piece, but it's okay. I want it to be big, you know? And disregard the hair product on my shoulder. Yes, that's what happens when you try to do a 2-year-old's hair that doesn't want their hair done. It's okay though. It's all good. We survived. Curls was popping too. All right. And there's my big hair Betty look. So, yeah. And then, oh, finishing touches, I'm gonna go in with this Mielle Rosemary Mint Strengthening Edge Gel. Because we're trying to, you know, build those edges up, okay, not snatch them out. So, I had to get rid of my plastic brush. Stop pulling around and get a winter one. So I have one side of it is the soft and one side is the firm. So I just kind of brush this part with the firm, and then I use the soft side for my edges, because we're not trying to snatch those out. I'm just gonna brush it back. I probably could brush it a little bit more, but I'm just gonna put a couple bobby pins in there, and then I'm gonna put a scarf on it, and then I will come back and put a little bit more edge gel. This is my job of everything. I got my decorative bobby pins. I got a little, what do you call those, little hair cuffs? I don't know what you call them. But we're just gonna get a little fancy, not real, not major. Just a couple of little decorations. And I'm gonna put a little more of this gel on here. I don't know what made me think that I could like do this with, this is the wrong side of the brush. I felt that for sure. Without looking into a real, like a close mirror. Like I can't, y'all, I can't see. But anyways, I do have a big mirror in front of me, and I have the monitor or the screen on the camera. So, you know, it's all good. So I'm just gonna tie this down, and then I will come back. So when I have my hair already done and I want to lay it down, I kind of just like, there's two ways I do it. I either will go under my bang, or I'll separate out the side that has the bang so that I'm not like smushing it. And then I'll tie my scarf on. Okay, so we're gonna let that marinate, and then we'll come back and we'll take a look. Okay, so let's take this scarf off for the big reveal. There you go, there you have it. It's my big hair look, and it actually came out a lot better than I anticipated. So that's always a plus. Excuse my messy dresser. I need to do something with that. Y'all, these edges, get you some of that Mielle Rosemary Mint Edge Control, and get some of this, because this is like fantastic. It doesn't take a long time to dry. It has a good amount of hold to it. Smells good, and it is infused with biotin, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it is. So it will get your growth situation all the way together. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this quick little video. If you guys have any ideas of what you want to see next, drop it below in the comments. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit subscribe now. Like this video, share it with your girlfriends, your guy friends, your mama, your auntie, your cousin, your grandma, and them, all of them. Share it. And again, thank you for watching. It's your girl, Curls Gone Wild. Bye.